Hey, this is Sylvia Curry, Lady of Q. Once again, I am in my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make a seasoning mixture. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you've probably heard me talk about going to the freezer, taking out my seasoning mixture, and adding whatever amount I want to soups, to braised meats, and things like that, just for extra flavoring. Well, today I'm going to show you just how easy it is. It's just mixing a few things here and there, stuffing it in a freezer bag, putting it in the freezer, and using it when you need it. Let's do this. Today in my seasoning mix, I'm going to be putting in some celery. This is about 5 stalks of celery. I've got some bell pepper, and that's about 1/4 of a medium-sized bell pepper. I had some shallots left over that I haven't used, so I figured I might as well get them into this mixture. It's like an onion, so it's not going to change much of the taste of the seasoning mix. Just an added ingredient that I stuck in there because I had it. It just shows you how versatile this is. You can put in this seasoning mixture whatever you want, whatever flavors you like to have in your soups, in your braised meats, or anything like that. I also have some spring onion, and this is about 4 to 5 spring onions, and my parsley. I had a lot of parsley left. In my barbecue competitions, I use parsley as a garnish for the turn-in boxes, just to showcase my meats. And sometimes I have a lot left over, and after a competition this past weekend, I happened to have a lot. So what I did was I took it, and I took all the stems off, and that's a tedious task. Sit in front of the television, watch your favorite show, and just pull off the leaves. It's very simple and easy to do. To mix this ingredients, you just add all the vegetables I have here with the parsley. And you say amounts. How much do you use? It's up to you. Whatever amount you think will go along with what you usually use in your seasonings. This is just a way of making some type of blend so that it's quick and easy to do. When you're trying to put things together, you don't have to worry about mincing and dicing a lot of these vegetables and putting them together. Plus, they're in the freezer, so they're accessible. You don't have to worry about what do I have in my refrigerator. Do I have any parsley? Do I have any green onions? Do I have any celery? It's all here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this all to my parsley. And hands on, I'm just going to take this and just mix it together. And mixing it, you know, some things are pulled to the side, but that's okay. Just pick them up, throw them in there, and continue mixing. What you'll also find is a lot of the heavier components are going to try to go to the bottom. So make sure you go to the bottom and pull them up to the top so you have a pretty even blend of all the vegetables you want to go in the back. I take a freezer bag. This is just a gallon-sized freezer bag. Make sure you label it. I have my date. This is June 2019. I have parsley, green onions, celery, and I have some shallots in this one. So I'm just going to take my mixture and just add it to this little bag. And once again, just make sure you go to the bottom so that you get a good blend of all the vegetables that you put in there. I have 2 bags worth, so I'm going to divide it up. And I mentioned that a lot of the heavier vegetables are going to try to go to the bottom, so I'm going to try to get some of those out and put them in both bags and distribute them. And we're good to go. Take my individual bags. Try to get as much of the air out as possible. You don't have to vacuum it. You don't want it that tight, but at least where You've got all your components in there. And as you need them, just grab whatever you need. Once again, this is my seasoning mixture. It's not an original recipe. I got this from one of my friends, and a couple of years ago, she told me about this, and it's like, oh, very simple and easy to do.